Hey, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode number 24 of the Daily Resolve Show. This is a show that I have committed to helping you live your healthiest and happiest life. I want to get into a topic right now that was asked. Somebody was like, man, so to give you a little bit of a context behind today's topic, a lot of people that I work with are successful in other areas of their life, right? And this may be you. Maybe you're successful with your career, your work, maybe you're successful with your family, but you haven't yet achieved what you want to achieve with your body. And that's probably normally what I see. It's because a lot of times people put a lot of focus. What's up, Christine? A lot of people put a lot of focus into your work, your family, and you don't put as much time into your body. And let me know if this has happened to you, because this is pretty regular, right? This is what happens to a lot of people. And so I want to be able to walk you through a 3-step framework on how you can actually make your outside, like your physical appearance, match who you really are inside. Because I know a lot of people, and especially if you're watching this, that means that you are a higher achiever. Like, you actually want more for yourself and for your life. You just don't want to settle. And so with that being said, I want to be able to give you an easy framework that I personally use and that I coach a lot of my clients on to really make sure that they are bringing out what they have inside of them, like the real person that they are, so that their exterior, like your physical body, matches the way that you should be. Okay, so first of all, while we're going through today's episode, make sure to drop a heart button if you're loving it, drop a thumbs up if you love it, drop a fire emoji if you're like, this is fire, and everything like that. Good morning, what's up, Trish? And so make sure just to drop some emotions, some emojis, not some that's probably what emojis come from, right? Emotions. But drop some emojis, drop some comments, and share this out with a friend as well if you find somebody that's going to find value in this episode today. So here's what you want to do. 3 steps, okay? And I'm going to walk you through step by step on each 3 of these main pillars. So the first is mindset. Mindset, then strategy, and then it's accountability, okay? So we're going to start with mindset, then we're going to go into strategy, which strategy is going to be the workouts and nutrition part, and then the accountability. So we'll start with mindset, okay? Mindset really encompasses 3 things: your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. Your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. A lot of people they go right to strategy and they skip the mindset part. And this is really, really, really a big mistake, because I'm sure you probably know, right? If you're feeling emotional or stressed, you're probably gonna fail in the strategy part, right? Because you're gonna stress eat, maybe you missed your workouts and you end up giving up, or you're inconsistent. So everything starts with the mindset. And so a real simple framework, and there's more, we can go a lot deeper into this, obviously, but you want to first of all, become aware. This is the first step to changing the mindset to the direction you want it to be. You need to become aware of your thoughts, because your thoughts produce your emotions, right? And so if you're having a stressful day at work, most of the time you're going to feel that stress, right? You're going to feel it with anxiety or with fear or with something, right? You're going to feel it. You're thinking of maybe something you have to do at work, or maybe you're having an issue and you're reliving a past moment, or you're anticipating something's going to happen, or bills are coming due, right? And it's eliciting an emotion. Well, that emotion is going to derail the strategy, which we're going to get into in a second, unless you can start becoming aware of it. Because the more aware you are of something, the easier you could shift, okay? And so the second piece of this mindset thing is just to find gratitude. So when you first become aware, it's to now start shifting things into gratitude, right? Because every single person, I know right now you're watching, you have something to be grateful for. And so it's really important. This is how people change their mindset. It's just shifting into something they're grateful for. So let me know right now in the comments, what's one thing you're grateful for? Big or small? Like your family, maybe the sunshine out in the local area you are. Maybe it's, the job that you still have, or whatever it may be. Like, you got to think of gratitude. So let me know one thing that you're grateful for right now. It's really, really important to tackle this part of the mindset. And so what I want you to do is every single time you begin to feel like you're going off or whatever, you're feeling your emotions, you want to think of that, what you're grateful for. When you do this enough times, repetition, right? This has to be done every day. You begin to shift your beliefs. You'll start shifting your thoughts naturally, subconsciously. Trish, nature is awesome. Yes, absolutely. I'm out here in the east coast of Florida, west coast of Florida, sorry. And it's beautiful out here. So yeah, nature is an amazing thing to be grateful for. And but as you start shifting, you're going to automatically start shifting your beliefs, right? Your beliefs will naturally start changing, and that your actions are going to start changing. Grateful for having your job. Yes, 100%, Christine. That's definitely something to be grateful for. So, but anyways, you see how this flows, right? So the more you can start thinking of gratitude whenever you are feeling stressed or anxious or fearful or whatever it may be, you'll start to change your subconscious beliefs, which are going to change your actions, okay? So we can get a lot deeper into the mindset part. I want to move on to the strategy part. I want to leave you with one implementable thing, and that would be to find gratitude every time that you're feeling stressed. So become aware, find gratitude, and then if you do this daily, you're going to start seeing everything shift for you, okay? The second thing is strategy. So strategy encompasses your workouts and your nutrition, right? So now that you have your mindset you're starting to get the mindset down. The strategy is what's going to actually be what's going to make the transformation. It's what's going to bring out what's on your inside to the outside, to your physical appearance. And so proper workouts, I'm going to give you a very simple tactical thing. You probably already know this, but it's not what you know, it's what you do. So repetitive stuff is important. We don't need new information. We need to remember the things that we already know. Weight training is going to be the first part of your strategy. And obviously I know still gyms, so a lot of gyms are still closed. So that could mean body weight training, whatever it may be, or whatever you have, right? But weight training is absolutely crucial for success, for strategy, right? Because weight training is going to keep your metabolism revved up, which if you follow me, you know that the main problem with a lot of people is their metabolisms are damaged. So what you need to do with your weight training is to make sure that you're lifting progressively, meaning that you're constantly moving up in weight, or you're making your body weight training harder. And this has to happen every week. You're going to do that minimum 3 times a week, but if you have the time of it, and it doesn't have to be hour workouts, 30 minutes is perfectly fine, right? And you could do, 3 to 5 days a week, okay? Maybe even 6 if you're advanced, right? And then the second part of the training, weight training, is doing high intensity interval training. Really, really important. High intensity interval training, and this is just 10 to 15 minutes after your weight training. That's all you really need for it. And these are just where you're getting your heart rate up. Maybe you're doing jumping jacks or jump rope, or you're sprinting, or your burpees, or mountain climbers, just random stuff like that. It doesn't really matter the exercise. It matters just getting your heart rate up, bringing it down, okay? That's the workout portion. And of course, my take on training, and we're not going to get too far into this, but on cardio training, is to just freaking walk. Like, just walk. Especially beautiful nature. If you're living somewhere that's beautiful, go out for a walk 30 minutes a day, okay? That's all the cardio you really need, all right? That's all the cardio you really need. It gets the blood flowing, it gets your heart going, all right? And so the third, the nutrition piece now. The nutrition piece of the strategy is, and I'm not going to get too sciencey into this, I'm just going to give you the basics, okay? I believe in a flexible dieting approach, meaning that you're eating within your calories and your macronutrients. Now, if you want some more information on how to get the right calories, I'm not going to go too much into detail on today's episode, but just shoot me a comment, put a comment below, say flexible, say flex fuel. Just say the words flex fuel, and I'll shoot you. I have a couple resources that will help walk you through how to set up your own calories and things like that. Just let me know. But basically what you want to do is flexible dieting is where you're eating 80% of the time, you're eating real whole foods within your calorie range and your macronutrient range. And I got you, Christine. I'll send you some stuff over. And then on 20% of the time, you're allowing yourself to eat your favorite foods, right? Whether it's like whatever you like, drinking maybe a glass of wine, having some whatever it is that you want, but you're still fitting those things within your calories and macros. Does this make sense? And so it's not really a cheat meal, because let's just face it, right? If you're a good human being, which I'm sure you are, like, you wouldn't cheat, you're not going to cheat on your significant other, right? You're not going to cheat on your taxes. You're not going to cheat on your career. You're not going to cheat on your family. Why would you cheat on your body? Why would you cheat on your body? So I like to call it treats. I like to call a cheat meal a treat meal, where you're 80% of the time you're doing really well. You're eating what you need to. So 20% of the time you could fit in your favorite stuff. That's my mindset behind that. And so that's the nutrition piece, okay? Like I said, we can get way more into detail. I'm more than happy to send you some free resources or help you out if you need it on like how to build your calories and macros. It's just way too much information for me to throw out here on today's episode. All right, and the third thing is the accountability, and I like to add on to the accountability progress tracking, because a lot of times people get frustrated. We get frustrated as human beings, right? When we're going after a goal, and like especially a weight loss goal where we're trying to make our outside reflect our inside, right? So we want to lose weight, right? And so we just get stuck on the scale. And so when we're stuck on the scale number, we don't often see the entire picture. And so I like to say there's accountability in multiple things. We need accountability with the amount of times that we're working out, right? Because like I like to have the outcome numbers, like your body weight, maybe the inches, and your fat and all that stuff. That's cool, but those are outcomes. Like you have no control over those. You do not control your outcomes. All you control is the actual like things that you do to create those outcomes. Like you control the amount of times you work out, right? You control if you're weight training or if you're not, right? You control if you're eating 80-20 or if you're eating more like, 60% bad, 40% good, right? You can control those things. And so I like to keep accountability around that. Are you hitting the amount of workouts that you said you were going to do? Or that Coach Jason prescribed you to do, right? Are you hitting those workouts? Are you hitting your nutrition? So if you're a client of mine, are you hitting the nutrition plans the way I gave them to you? Are you following the advice? If you're doing this on your own, are you eating the way that you said you were going to eat? Those are the things where accountability and tracking is important, okay? Tracking the actual food, okay? So like making sure that you're weighing your food versus just eyeballing it. Shoot, this is a game changer. Making sure you're tracking things in MyFitnessPal or another app or whatever journal if you're new at this, so you can actually physically like learn how to do this, right? And so those are some of the things I like to track. And then when it comes to other things, I like to track your strength, because strength equals muscle, muscle burns fat. Strength equals muscle, muscle burns fat. So the stronger you can get, and I'm not talking like Hercules strength, right? But the stronger you can get, the stronger your metabolism will be. Therefore, the higher your not your metabolism, but your hormones will regulate. All right, the more full functioning, and the less body fat you're going to have. And so that's the way it works. And so strength is really important to keep track of, making sure you're getting stronger. And of course, like I mentioned, doing measurements, right? To see if you're losing inches, and if you have the ability, or if you have access to a body fat tester, to do your body fat, so you can see where you are. And so, if you use that framework, you use the mindset, really important. And if you need some information on the mindset, I have a lot of different resources I can send you as well, and I'm more than happy to. And then the strategy, okay, you're doing the proper workouts like I mentioned, and the proper nutrition, and then the right accountability and the right progress tracking, you're going to be successful. You're going to become what you want to become. And so I want to end on that note. This is the question that you need to ask. Who is it that you need to become? Like, who are you on the inside? Like, who are you? And you can let me know in the comments. Like, who do you identify as right now? Like, what's your identity into this world? Because in order to bring that out, you need to articulate it. You need to say, hey, I am a healthy and fit person. I succeed in whatever I do, right? You have to be able to articulate it. I know it sounds a little bit of woo-woo, but it's not. It's real. Like, you need to be able to tell yourself this stuff, because this is what's important, all right? Now, listen, if you have anybody that, or let me know what you thought about today's episode. Like, drop a comment, drop a heart, whatever it is. Like, double tap, just pound the hearts down. Like, let me know if you love this. It gives me fuel. It helps motivate me to produce better content and keep producing this stuff. And of course, share this out with a friend if you want to. If you find somebody if your network will find this helpful as well, I'd love for you to share this out so we can spread this message. And listen, a lot of you asked, so we're going to be doing another 21-day. We're calling it the 21-day Stubborn Fat Challenge. So if you want to do the Stubborn Fat Challenge, we have a free option, and we also have a paid option. So free option, paid option. If you want in on either one of them, the paid option obviously just has way more stuff to it, right? But there's a free option as well. So if you want in on the next 21-day challenge, we're going to be starting the next one this coming Monday, May 18th. May 18th, completely virtual, all online. It's a complete online challenge. So basically comes with the strategy. We're giving you the workouts and nutrition. Even on the free option, we're giving you both. The paid option is just more customized, right? And so we're giving you that, okay? And we're giving you the mindset stuff, and we're giving you the accountability. So the challenge is just designed to help give you some motivation, get you back on track, and so you can start getting that momentum, because 21 days is not going to solve all your problems, right? But it's going to give you momentum to start achieving your goals. And if you have the weight to lose, what we've seen is people are losing anywhere from 8 at minimum to 15 pounds, depending on where you need to lose in the 21 days. And that's largely due to having the mindset, the strategy, and the accountability built around that. So if you want in, just say the words, what's fun? Say the words blast fat. I like that. Say the words blast fat in the comments below, and I'll get you. I'll chat with you to see if you want the free or paid version. Doesn't matter. Is whatever's going to help you. And yeah, let me know if you want to say blast fat below. You can shoot me a message too on Facebook if you have questions, and I'd be more than happy to see if we can get you in. So we for the paid version, we only have don't quote me here. I think 3 or 4 spots left because we're almost sold out of it. 3 or 4 spots left. So just let me know if you want in on that one. And anyways, listen, I really appreciate you watching. I always like to end with gratitude. I try to practice what I preach, right? And I really appreciate you tuning in. I know you could be doing anything. I'm competing with Netflix and probably abundance of other things right now. So I really appreciate that you're tuned in and you're hanging out with me. You're learning from me. And make sure that you are implementing what I teach, because information doesn't do anything. Information does nothing. Implementing the information that you're receiving is what actually makes the transformations happen. And so make sure you're implementing this. And I really appreciate you tuning in. Please make sure to share this out with any friend that in your network that you feel like would help somebody, right? And so that being said, oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to announce this later, but tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is I'm doing a presentation on, this is for anybody that needs to lose 15 pounds, right? At least 15 pounds or more. So I'm doing a presentation, and even if you don't need to lose 15 pounds, this will be valuable for you with the information. But I'm going to be doing a presentation on the 3 things, this not today, this is more in-depth from what we're doing today. The 3 things you must do, must implement to lose up to 15 pounds in the next month, okay? So I'm going to be doing a presentation later today, and it's all focused on stubborn fat, like metabolism. I'm going to be giving all the information to fix the metabolism and all that stuff. So 6 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time, I'll be doing that presentation, so make sure to tune back in if you're available. If not, watch out for the replay, all right? That's probably not how I end it, right? Without further ado. So, you see I'm goofy as hell. I'm sorry. I can't change myself. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. Have a very healthy and happy day.